Good afternoon. I'm Sherman Chow. The first day back to school in Uvalde, very hard and emotional for many. We have team coverage this afternoon. Anieli Ruiz in Uvalde and Ugochi Iloka with the support from Houston. Let's start with Anieli, who was there on the day of the school shooting, and she joined us live now from Flores Middle School. And how are folks managing today?
Hey Sherman, it's actually a very tough day. Many of the parents who lost their loved ones at Robb Elementary are upset. They say the school district wasn't ready for the first day of school. They said the school district promised fencing, but as you can see behind me, there's no fencing around Flores Elementary. I want to show you guys though here to my right, you can actually see contractors working on that fencing right now. Now throughout the summer, the district says they worked with the Texas Education Agency and the Texas School Safety Center to conduct a safety and security audit for the district. Among the changes they were promised to make this year is to add that non-scalable perimeter fencing, add new cameras and single entrance passageway to the schools. But again, many of the schools don't have this on their first day of school. Despite that, many parents decided they were going to send their kids back to school. Very emotional for many of them when they dropped off their kiddos, some even in tears. What's going through your mind?
A lot. Emotional, but let's leave it to God.
I guess you can just pray that
everything will be okay for our kids. Have a lot of faith in God.
And state troopers were at all the schools this morning. According to the district, they'll be at schools from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. But again, those parents who lost their loved ones demanding accountability, some not wanting those officers who stood in the Robb Elementary hallway back here patrolling the schools again. They feel those officers won't be able to protect their kids. Now, we have reached out to the school district to find out how many kids are actually back in the classroom and how many kids are doing school virtually. We have not heard back from them yet, but of course, as soon as we do, we will have all of those updates for you guys. Reporting live in Uvalde, Anieli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Yeah, going back to school, very different today. Anieli, thank you. Uvalde CISD posting on their website the progress on the installation of campus security plans. A lot of safety features in the beginning stages still, like that 8-foot fencing, video camera systems, secure entry doors. These are all measures the House Investigative Committee recommended in their report. And as Uvalde students head back to school today, the entire state standing with that city. Statewide, students are wearing Uvalde school colors, maroon and white, to show their support, including, of course, right here in Houston. Our Ugochi Iloka joins us now with more on the message.
So you'll see several school districts like HISD supporting Uvalde students returning to class today wearing maroon and white across the Houston area. In fact, here at Bel Air High School, we counted more than a dozen students wearing maroon to support those educators and students headed back to class in Uvalde. One of those students even talked to me on his way in.
I am wearing a maroon Darth Vader shirt, and I would like to honor all the students and the teachers in Uvalde that have been shot and killed and injured.
Bel Air High School sophomore Gabriel Ramirez says wearing this maroon-colored shirt is a way he can remember the lives lost in Uvalde's mass school shooting as those still left behind start back to school. To stand with Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District students and staff. Several school districts like HISD, Fort Bend ISD, Tomball ISD, and Conroe ISD posted on social media asking their students and employees to wear maroon and white today. We saw many students and even educators wear maroon at Bel Air High School and a few at Lamar High School. Even local colleges are supporting Uvalde. At the Labor Day Classic football game, Texas Southern's Ocean of Soul marching band spelled out Uvalde with a heart as they performed Selena's hit song, Dreaming of You, while the victims' names were read out loud. What a touching way to honor those victims. And I'm sure throughout today, you will see several school districts highlighted in maroon and white in solidarity for Uvalde. Or even hearing other school districts across the state will be doing the same thing. Reporting In Bel Air, Ugochi Iloka, KHOU 11 News.
Yeah, Texans statewide thinking about Uvalde today. For more on the city and changes made by the school district or ways you can support the community, text the word Uvalde to 713-526-1111.